Hello guys, I'm Spicy Bill and this is going to be a review on the Bandai High-Grade Universal Century HGUC 144 scale Gustav Karl Unicorn version. So apparently this thing's a Federation mass-produced mobile suit. And it's kind of weird. Why is if you watch Gundam Unicorn, they have Echoists going after their own forces or something? I don't know, it's so weird. You get a Jagan stepping on stepping on the Delta Gundam or something. It's so strange. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. This is a very nice looking mobile suit. The only thing I didn't like about it is the fact that it just got straight up pwned in Gundam Unicorn in less than like 5 seconds. Weird. But anyway, here we have the box. It was released in February 2019. Let's go ahead and take a look at the side of the box. We have all the pictures of the Gustav Karl, all its gimmicks. And for 2019, they're no longer putting the price label on the kit. But you can get this kit for $25.85 at Tatsu Hobby on the website www.tatsuhobby.com. And let's go ahead and take a look at the instruction manual. Obviously, this suit is made using Gundarium alloy. It's got armaments like the beam rifle, beam saber, grenade launcher, 60mm Vulcan gun, and a shield. Okay, here we have back of the Goose. More info on the Gustav Karl if you want to read up on the Gustav Karl. Obviously, it's based on the Jagan. Well, it's developed simultaneously alongside the Jagan. Yeah. You know, for the longest time, I thought this thing has some connection with the Messer from Hathaway's Flash, but apparently the Messer is actually developed from Gyrodoga. So, I mean, they look kind of similar, but then if you look closely, this also looks very similar to that of a Zaku 3. I mean, look at the proportions. You got the big legs, big side skirt, the chest almost look like that of a Zaku 3. So I think with this technology, we might be getting I think they could use the inner frames from this kit to give us a Zaku 3, a revived Zaku 3, or Messer. You know, the more the merrier. I don't mind paying this kind of price for, around $25 for a high grade kit, because it's such a big kit. You know, it's a very simple kit, but it's a very big kit. So I don't mind paying that price. You know, I think more people are willing to pay this kind of price. Bandai is probably going to take more risk on developing bigger high-grade mobile suits, which is good because who wants to pay like $100 for $150 or anywhere between $100 to $150 for a master grade of Zaku 3 or something like this. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the instruction manual. It's just very simple, basic assembly instructions. This kit is actually very easy to put together. It's only got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 runners, and most of them are just gigantic parts. Now, there is some parts that you do have to paint, mostly the thrusters. I didn't even bother doing that, so I'll show you guys real quick. So supposedly all the interior of the thrusters, you're supposed to paint them white, but I didn't bother doing that. Yeah, the only thing I paint is this part right here because I didn't want to use the foil sticker, because the foil sticker just looked terrible. Okay, obviously I put a ton of decals on this kit because I feel like it could use more detail. So there's that, and let's see, for level parts we just got a whole bunch of polycaps, and we have the awful foil sticker. Yeah, it's still not so good. I wish these parts were color separation, but it's high grade, so what do you expect? The rest aren't too bad, just this part right here, number 4, the thing that wraps around the V-fin, or the half V-fin. Yeah, it's not a Gundam, it's like a grunt suit, but they're trying to give it a V-fin. I think the reason this part got cut off is because of the Vulcan guns. Right there, the Vulcan guns. Alright, so obviously we got this shield extender piece right here. This is pretty simple. Basically, you just remove the shield. It's easier to do if you just remove the shield first, and then you take this whole piece off. It can get kind of annoying. Then you put this piece right here. You gotta stick this thing in there. It's also very annoying. Okay, anyway. Can we do it? I think we can. There we go. Then you pop the shield back on. You adjust this section right here. Pop the shield back on, and then it's got the shield that you can use to yeah, I think this design is highly Xeon inspired. You know, basically it's like one of those like Zaku shoulder shields. Too bad they didn't even get to use it. It just got ambushed and got his arm cut off, along with beam rifle. Alright, and then we also got beam saber effects. So the beam sabers are actually hidden underneath the side skirts. So you open this up and you see the beam saber hilt right there. Then you attach it to the beam saber. Obviously, we got two of these multi-purpose gripping hands, so you can hold on to the beam saber. And then you got an extra hand cover. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and put all that stuff away. There's two beam saber hilts that are stored in the skirt area, the side skirt. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so that's pretty much the basic gimmicks. You got the shield, you got the beam rifle, the dinky Jagan beam rifle. You know what, to be honest, I kind of don't like this whole shield gimmick. I think I'll just bring it back to its standard form. I think that looks a lot better. Yeah, this is like a gimmick that I'm never gonna use. I also put some Federation decals on the shield. So there we go. That looks pretty cool. And let's just take a look at the overall look. It's actually a pretty nice looking kit. And yeah, even though it's like single jointed elbow, it's able to go more than 90 degrees. So that's actually pretty good. Yeah. Technically, I guess it's double jointed because there's another hinge inside the forearm. So yeah, I guess it's kind of double jointed. Even though it appears to be single jointed. Man, I wish they would use that technology in the new Zaku 3. If they're ever gonna make one, that would be awesome. I will buy it guaranteed. Okay, so there we go. Another gimmick here is that you can pull down the legs right here, and that gives you access to more articulation. So that's actually pretty nice. Really like that design, to be honest with you. I think that can be very beneficial, especially for larger kits. Like the Gustav Karl. Oh my gosh, I just destroyed this decal. Oh, dang it. Oh well. Okay, I guess I need to fix that decal now, or replace it with another decal. But anyway, you have this section right here that can move down, and the thrusters can follow. Oh, and yeah, one issue with this kit is that these parts like to come off. So I would recommend like just gluing them in. That should solve most of your problems. Okay, for articulation, basically we have a ball joint on the feet. It's really not super amazing, but you know they did their best for such a bulky suit. We got a hinge here for the feet, and obviously you got that gimmick there for the knees, so you can access more articulation. The front skirts are individually articulated. We got this we got this side-to-side movement here for the hips, and the hips are universal joints. They're using the ball joint to the polycap, but you know they added the extra articulation there. Obviously, I don't think it can do the splits, unfortunately. So it's well, it's a bulky suit, so we can yeah, we can excuse it. We got some waist articulation there. Really not much. Let's go ahead and pop this thing up right there. I put a decal there, and then unfortunately nobody's gonna be able to see that decal. Okay, the neck is on a hinge, so you can look up. Really can look down, but the head is on the ball joint, so you can rotate that. Almost 360. I wouldn't risk it too much without, I don't want to like cause any damage to the kit. And you have the Gundam Evolution shoulder joint, so you can pull this out, get access to extra articulation, and then we got the swing up joint here like that. So yeah, it's kind of stiff, but there you go. You also got extra hinge here on the shoulder, so the arm can go perpendicular like that. That's actually pretty cool. And we got the we got the polycap inside the shoulder, so you can move the arm. Yeah, it's the arms are okay. It's not super restrictive. We also got this point of articulation for the shoulder armor, so you can, put it, won't hinder the articulation too much. And for the arms, we do have that, it looks like a single jointed elbow, but it's really a double jointed elbow. There's extra hinge in the forearm. Obviously, we got your standard bicep rotation right there, and the hand are on the ball joint. Okay, so I think that is pretty much it for the Gustav Karl. Objectively speaking, this is a very nice kit for, for its size. Subjectively, for my personal taste, I really like this suit because I just like weird suits and stuff like that. I like grunt suits, and the weirder the better. And this is this is definitely a little bit unusual. All right, the price isn't really that good, $25 for a high grade kit, but consider how much stuff you're getting. Well, consider how big this kit is. I think it justifies the price point. If you are interested, I definitely would pick it up. So this guy is almost as big as a Master Grade Zaku 2. Let me go ahead and grab one of the. So basically, I stay up all night building a Master Grade Zaku 2 and this kit, and I'm super tired. Let's see how it goes to work this morning. So here we go. I build this guy, and then I build the Gustav Karl. So very tiring. I don't know why, but I just decided I want to get these guys done as soon as possible so I can get the review out. And you can see it's huge. Master Grade Zaku 2, Master Grade 2.0 Zaku 2, and the Gustav Karl. You know what? I think it's still a little bit smaller than the high grade Sazabi, just a little bit, but it's big. It's about the size of the Kshatriya, I think, without the the shoulder armor and stuff like that. Aside from that, I think that is pretty much it. I will be reviewing this guy as soon as I put some more decals on it, and this guy will be going over. This guy will be going up on eBay. So anyway, I recommend this kit if you like the look. Definitely, there's some stuff that you need to work on if you want it to look cool. Oh, actually, I just forgot one more gimmick. Looking at the box, obviously we also have the grenade launcher gimmick. So yeah, you can open up the hatch door and you get the grenade launcher. That's definitely cool. Alright, and that is pretty much it for this review. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.